is Sean from Ace Appliance in Toledo, Ohio. Welcome back to another in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Okay, complaint is that the oven's not functioning properly. As we see, there's absolutely no display on the control there. So what I'm going to do is just verify burners, make sure that they're functioning. Then we'll pull the unit out and check for bad wiring and check to see if we have voltage going to the computer. Okay, so I used my AC voltage checker, a voltometer, and my drill. And I used a Phillips number 2. I also used a square head bit. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the burners here. I'm just going to turn them on high, so that way they'll start to glow red for me. I turned both dual burners on high first, and I turn on the single. That's functioning. That's functioning. These two are functioning. And go to the single. And yeah, all the top burners are fine. The middle one here is just a warmer, so we're not going to see anything blow on that at all. So there's no way for us to check it in the same fashion. So now I'm going to pull the unit out, get to the back side, pull off the panels, look to see if there's any kind of bad wiring, loose wiring, or just check to see if we have proper voltage going into the computer. So I'm going to go ahead and remove our panel here. We are still plugged in, so we'll just keep that in mind as we take it apart. Okay, so right now we have it exposed. I'm just going to check preliminary just for AC voltage. So I know I have at least power going to the range. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my meter out. I'm going to actually check to see, make sure it's the proper voltage and that we haven't lost voltage, because that AC tester that I just used will pick up low amounts of voltage, and obviously the computer won't function unless it has 110. So now I set my meter to AC, and I'm just going to go to my hot wires, and I got 120 volts here. So I know this is getting the proper amount of electricity. Even if, since we have a separate keypad, even if our keypad was damaged, the display should still be out there. And the fact that there's no display tells me that the electronics here are damaged. So I'm going to get information together to replace the electronics. Alright, so we'll go ahead and reinstall our panel here. Display at this point. So we didn't do anything other than to disconnect power to it. So we'll set the clock. We'll get the customer an estimate for the electronic control in case it were to fail again. Potentially, it may continue to work just fine. It's kind of like a laptop or a computer that freezes. You reboot it, which is basically kind of what we did by disconnecting power. So we'll have them monitor it, and if it fails, then they'll have the price to know what it would cost to fix it. Thank you for watching another quality in-home diagnostic video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.